Welcome to all the mystery and intrigue of football well after dark. This late-night matchup when history says anything can happen. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Ducks will kick this away to start us off. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. The Dukes offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass, it's Barnett. Makes the grab, it's Sanchez. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Wide open downfield. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Dukes will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a wide receiver screen. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the Dukes will send their punt team onto the field. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Ducks offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Bryant. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Opening drive for this defense, and boy, they come out meaning business. A big-time sack on third down brings up a fourth down and an opportunity here to gain some momentum early.
The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Running back has it on a screen now. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
That completion sets up a second down play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Catch made at the 20 and the deep shot. Big gain.
Yeah, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Dukes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
That makes the score. James Madison, 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick off.
Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Second down after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Moore. Catch made on the left side.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Can he make it to the marker? And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Running back with the carry. He's tackled at the 14. Second down coming up.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
At the 11-yard line. Third down coming up.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
4th down. He's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They call the draw play here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Receiver makes the grab, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And the Dukes keep the football on the move. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
He's brought down at the 43-yard line. Second down coming up.
A gain makes it second and medium. Ball handed off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Ellis. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The Dukes with first and 10 here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, he puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. On the run, it's Knight. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. To throw, it's Moore. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. On for his second punt. We take a repeat of the first. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And now the first play of this drive will set up at the 37. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Sanchez. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. As we flip the field to begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got room to run. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
I love this little touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
To the air, it's Barnett. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Caught in the backfield. It's Alston. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Set to kick it off.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows some accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
It's a 1st and 10 play. On the ground, it's Whittington. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. Quarterback still with the football. The Ducks are on the move here.
What do you know, Chris? An option keep for a 1st down by an Oregon quarterback. Man, I love to see that. And think about all the different games I had a chance to call watching Oregon quarterbacks with that dual threat ability to throw it, but of course, being able to run the football. Jeremiah Masoli, Marcus Mariota, Bo Nix more recently, and the tradition lives on.
Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. To the air. It's Moore. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he makes the grab inside the 10. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon, as they put 6 more on the board. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT.
On for the extra point.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The key on a third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
He's tackled at the 27. Brings up second down.
Important second down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Barnett. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Caught behind the line. It's Sanchez. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
And the Dukes will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt bounces out of bounds inside the 10. Great work by the punter. The offense will be pinned back. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
On first down, it's play action. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. They look to throw it here on second down. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Dropping back, it's Moore. Trying to create here on the move. Pump over the middle, it's low. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, this is outstanding by this offense. Third down conversion. The wideout sells that he's going to go downfield, turns and breaks back to the quarterback, sees the quarterback's eyes, and he puts the football right on his numbers. Very nice third down conversion on the curve.
Pass not complete. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
At the 47. Third down coming up.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. QB keeps it himself.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Great footwork. A big opening now. They finally make the stop. The offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
The Ducks are going to cash in this red zone trip. Caught in the backfield. It's Benson. Tackle, but 1st down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
1st down and 10 now. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to find some room. It's Hughes. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown saving play.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. James Madison's offense back out there now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Scanning the field. It's Barnett. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
The Dukes will line up to boot it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Benson. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Trying to find room. It's Whittington. Oh, what a move. Gets the first and still running. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
A nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. It's the 2-minute timeout in what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run it here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The Ducks are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Back to throw. It's Moore. Near the sticks, it's Benson. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal upcoming. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Here comes third and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Here's the target, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. It was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from this 23 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Makes the grab, it's Sanchez. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Second down coming up.
Short completion there, second down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And they won't want another play, just to kneel down and head to the locker room. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Dukes bring their punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has